There's a little town called Little Valley, known for its tranquility and sense of safety. A single early morning phone call to 911 would shatter all of that.
911, what is your emergency?
My name is Dr. Charles McGill, and I believe my wife is dead.
Did you say your wife is dead, sir?
I woke up this morning and I found my wife dead.
Are you absolutely certain? Have you checked for a
I'm
pulse?
a doctor.
What leads you to believe that she's dead,
Her
sir?
throat is cut and the word whore is written on her chest. Is that enough?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat that, please? You
I said her throat is cut, she's lying in a pool of blood, and the word whore is written across her chest. Is that enough to prove to you that my wife is dead?
Sir, did anyone break in? Did you see?
I don't know.
Please stay on the line, sir, until help arrives.
That phone call would set off a chain of events leading to a sensational murder trial that would change the town, its inhabitants, and me, a local reporter, forever. A trial filled with scandal! Dear readers, in this column I will bring you all the news of the trial as it unfolds. Don't ask me what my sources are. I can't reveal them. But just know that everything I report to you is the truth, no matter how ridiculous it may seem. When we last left the courtroom, it seemed there was some tension between the judge, Judge Joanne, and her bailiff, Biff Bannon. Let's join the judge now at her home, where she's enjoying what she usually enjoys when she's home alone in the evenings. And she receives a visit from her one-time, perhaps current, perhaps future, once again, paramour.
Japanese are crazy what you'll do. There's mud there. Who is it?
Joe, it's me. I need to talk to you.
Beth!
Joe, can I come in?
Beth! You're not angry, are you?
I need to talk to you face to face. I can't talk to you through the door.
There's so much tension, Beth. I'm afraid your manliness is going to overpower me.
Joe, I'm full of tension myself. I need to see you.
What is it?
Oh, God, I can't even see you like that.
What? In my house coat?
Is that what you wear under your robe all the time, or is that just at home?
I often wear this in court. The ropes are hot and heavy.
All right, well, that clinches it. I didn't have a decision made, but now I've decided.
Decided what, Beth?
I love you, Joe. And that's why I gotta quit.
You shut up!
I can't work in a place with a woman I love and see her flirting with other guys. And quite frankly, I can't work in a place that's trying to convict a man I know to be innocent of the crime he's accused.
You listen here, mister.
Oh, God.
You're a professional. You put all of your personal issues aside. You chuck it at the metal detector. When you come into that courtroom, you are just guarding me, and you are keeping things safe for everyone. You don't even think about wrong or right, justice or not justice.
But what of our defendant, Charles McGill? He's fired his attorney. Looks like he'll have to represent himself. My guess he's at his home office trying to prepare a defense, looking through books and papers. According to my sources, his mentor, Dr. Margot Montgomery, arrives to try to talk some sense into her longtime friend.
Peahl versus O.J. Simpson. Yes? He got off. Damn it.
Charlie, why's the door locked?
It's my private office, Margot. I don't want anyone coming in without letting me know first.
Consuelo let me in. Now open this door. What are you doing?
I'm working on my case. Going through these law books. I only really had one. The other one's a complete works of William Shakespeare. But it'll look sufficiently...
Merchant of Venice, Act 2. Oh, come on! You can't do this by yourself.
There's no other choice, Margot. I have to. You see, Jeff Stein was going to use a defense that I'm not comfortable with. Painting my wife as a whore and me as a doctor who's in need of medicine.
Charlie.
I wasn't going to go for the Ambien defense, so I had to fire him.
I know that you take Ambien.
No, I don't.
And you know that Christina was a whore.
If anyone else had said that to me, I would have...
Stay in denial. Maybe you could go to prison. Maybe I can have 0 neurosurgeons on my staff.
Margot, I know the brains of little children are important, but so is my honor, and so is Christina's. I can't give that up.
You can't defend her honor. The truth will come out.
The truth? What truth? That she was pregnant? Well, it could have been an accident. Perhaps she slipped and got pregnant.
Oops, I'm pregnant.
Who knows? Anything could have happened. She could have been molested by Kendall Kaywood in her sleep. She took Ambien too. You don't know these things. Anything could have happened. Just because he said it doesn't make it true.
Well, just because she told me in my office probably does make it true.
Told you that she was having an affair?
Yes.
Why would she tell you that? She wanted you to get rid of the baby, of course. Well, Margot, we've been friends for a long time, and I would hope that you would keep that sort of information to yourself.
I won't share it unless I'm asked.
Get out. Get out of my office.
I'm sorry for you, Charlie. I thought you were brilliant.
I am brilliant!
Meanwhile, the prosecution is working on their case. They're over at Rusty Fitzgregor's house, working late. Brianna Breiter and Rusty. Except there's something going on between them too, or Rusty would like there to be. So he looks at it as a working session and perhaps a first date.
Remember that picture? The one where Christina is lying with her arm out, and right next to it is a wine. Are you all right?
My stunt is leaking.
Your stunt is leaking?
The brain thing.
Stunt.
It's okay. It's okay. I can focus.
Is it making you hot?
I'm always hot when I'm around you.
Oh, Rusty, don't be formal around me. Take off your jacket. So what I'm thinking is that... Are you sure you're okay? Because I can do this on my own, Rusty. I always have been able to.
No, photo. Okay, so the cuts.
Yeah, so look, I'm gonna forward to that particular. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's right here.
I see it all. I see everything.
Oh, I just get so excited when I see things like that, don't you?
I can't believe we didn't see that before.
I know. It's exciting. She's pregnant. What is a wine glass doing next to her hand? It was planted there.
Oh, absolutely. And there were fingerprints from everyone that's been in the house in the last 3 days all over. It could be anybody.
Or,
You're so smart.
thank you. But
I mean, like, really.
Rusty, thank you.
Like,
Do you
really.
need a hanger or something?
We don't believe in hangers at the Gregor house. Listen,
Personal space.
I'm dying.
Space,
I'm sorry. No,
personal space.
baby, come here. Come here.
It's a nice front lawn you have here.
Beyond the front lawn. See my bike?
It's a very nice Schwinn.
I ride that bike every day. And it's a long ride. And the only reason I do it, I don't take the bus, is because I want to get in shape for you.
For me? Why would you? Oh, God, Rusty.
I don't have much time to live. I think that maybe...
Oh.
Maybe...
Oh, shit.
Do like a Sophie's Choice thing. I don't know. I didn't see that movie. But something where someone's dying. I figure we could just have the sex.
Oh, no. I'm having a Wiggles moment.
That TV show for kids?
No. My dog Wiggles. You see, I hated Wiggles. I wanted him to die. I really did. And then one day he got run over by a car and I loved him even more. I have a thing for lame ducks.
I'm the lamest duck you'll ever find. My wing's broken, my tail is flurried, and I just want to kiss you and...
No. Rusty. We're professionals.
Only in the courtroom. This is my house.
There's nothing more important to... What are you doing?
I dropped my glasses.
Oh.
It was the heat of passion.
No, Wiggles, no.
It's fine. This car is gonna smack me and I'm gonna die, so just...
Honey, I have your
go
Rice
for it.
Krispie treat. Oh, no! No! Oh, boy.
Mom!
No.
What are you doing?
I thought you said you had a friend.
I did have a friend. I do have a friend. We're working casework.
I'm so sorry. I can't be around you, Wiggles. How the fuck do you get out of here? Shit. It's Wiggles.
Mom?
Honey, you said there'd be no other girls but me.
Poor Mrs. Fitzgregor. Let's go back. Back in time, shall we? Way back in time. To the day when Dr. Charles McGill first met Kendall Kaywood, his pool guest. It was the very day Kendall Kaywood moved into that pool house with his friends. Christina wasn't there that day. She'd been paged to the hospital.
This is the pool house?
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, Sperminator!
masturbate with this end. So. Okay.
Sweet digs, K-Man.
Right? You're both moving in. Christina didn't tell me that.
Well,
It's just you.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out. I got friends.
Right. She showed me an episode of your reality show.
Yeah.
Where you went hunting.
Yeah.
And then you got drunk and vomited and ate it.
I know. Awesome episode.
Yeah.
What, $100 for that little stunt?
Way to go, K-Man! That's what we do on reality TV. Hey, what's going on?
Make yourself at home.
This would be a great no pants.
Guys, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm doing right now. It's a no pants zone from here on out. So, doctor, from here on out, no pants, all right?
I'll leave you
No.
guys to take off your pants. That's not really my
Doctor,
sort of-
come on. We're gonna be. Come in. Come in. We're gonna be rooming together. I'm gonna be living at your place, man.
Oh.
Like, this is what we gotta be. We gotta be intimate with each other.
Listen, I know you're good family friends with my wife, and I appreciate that. And this is your place. You should feel at home here. But I
Doctor?
would prefer that you keep your pants on outside the pool house.
Doctor, can I offer a diagnosis? I think you have a stick up your ass.
Really? Think I have a stick up my ass?
That's my diagnosis.
I think you're a puerile little twat. How about that?
Hey, Kendall.
Do you know what that means? Do you know what puerile or twat means?
Yeah, it's like baby food. Puerile.
Enjoy your stay.
I don't know why that got so awkward.
I didn't see no stick.
Nancy Mace has a nose for a story no matter where she is, and right now she's in the elevator of the courthouse. She doesn't realize it yet, but she happens to be in there with the star witness of the case, one Jane. Jane, who hasn't been seen or heard from since she freaked out and dropped a gun and ran away.
That smell can't be me. Well, hello.
Hey, I know you.
Nancy Mace.
Jane. Just Jane. Wow, you're pretty important around here. What are you doing? You interviewing the...
I'm not important. You're important. You're a very special lady.
You've come here to interview me?
I have. Here we are. Our audience can see us right here now. You're on, Jane.
Well, I imagine being on TV, but I thought there'd be more people.
So, Jane, I did a little record searching, and I found that you have a legal license. You have a license to practice law. Tell me about that. Have you ever practiced law, Jane?
I never practiced law. I just got my license and it ended.
And so
Like
what
that.
caused it to end like that? What was that?
I'm ready to talk. Because this town is full of scandalous liars and I'm not going to be one anymore.
Do you want me to shut off the cameras, the elevator cams, and just talk private, you and me like? Or do you want everyone to hear this, Jane?
I'm ready for them all to hear.
All right, keep the cameras rolling. Go ahead, Jane.
Which camera do I look in?
This one right here. One with the 11 on it.
Oh. I've done bad, but I'm not lying this time. I saw the truth, and I'm going to tell it.
What is that truth, Jane? Who was there in the truth, Jane?
He did it.
He did. Who? Who's he?
That doctor. I saw him, I swear to God. it's
Dr.
true.
Charlie McGill?
Yes, he's the devil.
What did he do?
He killed his wife. And I know what the devil looks like because I've seen it before.
What did you see, Jane?
I saw the devil
What did he
coming
have
after me, and I had to, you see. I had to kill him. I didn't want to kill him, but he came after me, and he was going to kill me, and it was him or me. It was him or me. It was him or me.
Meanwhile, Detective Columbo, the lead detective on the case, is out looking around, looking for revenge against the man who shot him. A man they called simply Loofah.
Hey, any of you guys out here seen Loofah?
What do you want?
I'm looking for that guy, you know, the homeless guy.
Which one? There's a bunch of them.
He's looking for Loofah.
Oh, Loofah.
That's the one.
Loofah think he it, man. He got a big old gun. He's running all over.
Yeah.
You give me $10, I'll tell you where he's at.
Loofah shot himself a cat and he ain't good for 3 days.
How about I give you 50 and you bring his ass out here?
All right. You wait right here. I'll find him. What's your name? You're cute.
Tell him Detective Columbo wants to see him.
Detective Columbo wants to see him. Detective Columbo.
Is that $50 that's going to In and Out?
Ah, look, I'm gonna give me a double.
Woo!
Hang on. I'm getting.
Man, Loofah doesn't steal my $25. Loofah, give me it back. Hey, Loofah. Oh, now you're in trouble.
I couldn't find. I didn't see nothing.
Hello, detective. How you doing? Well, let's see. After you shot me, and I had the bullet round around in my throat a little bit, doctor had to come up with a tracheal stunt. And now, every time I get in a real sticky situation, my voice goes up and down. That doesn't sound so much like a detective anymore, detective. So I got something for you. What? I got a couple of bullets I'm gonna put right in your head. On your knees. Give me the gun or shoot him or something! Come on, Matilda! I'll give you another 50 to shoot him. It's a really good shot. Here's 100.
I don't want this no more.
Why don't you wipe it off and throw it in the dumpster?
Okay. Will you give me another 100?
You know what? I got a better idea. You know that big doctor's house?
Uh-huh.
I'll give you another 100. You go drop that out by the pool.
Okay.
Detective Columbo is playing every side, but mostly his own. Let's fast forward to the next day. It's a new day, and the next day of the trial, the People versus Dr. Charles McGill. It's time for the cross-examination of Kendall Kaywood.
gentlemen, please all rise.
Oh, but
Sorry I'm late. I was performing a hemispherectomy on a little child from Kigali. We had him flown in through the McGill Foundation so he could receive much-needed brain halving.
where's Biff?
Where's your...
Bailiff Biff is left for conflict of interest. I'm the new bailiff. It's my first day. And
Yes, I've hired Beth as a private detective to help me with the case.
if I could get on with the... ladies and gentlemen, please. Turn off your pagers and cell phones. And then,
Hello? Nope.
Rusty!
Nope. I am satisfied with my long distance.
I feel I should move this
Very
Oh, for
satisfied.
Christ's sake, get on with it.
Rusty.
I love you.
What happened to a speedy trial? Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna have
Take
to...
the phone away from him. Just take it away. He shouldn't be having electromagnetic waves near his damaged brain anyway. Let's go.
Really? That's
Good.
bad?
Okay.
Cell phones are terrible.
Now that we've gotten
Especially
the
if you've got
phone
a foot.
situation straight, ladies and gentlemen, Judge Joan is here.
It's Joanne.
Judge Joanne.
Can everybody please stand up?
And
Stand up, everyone.
He's serious. Please stand up. Thank you very much for the...
Stand, yes.
Stand the hell up.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Bailiff, tell them to put their right hand in.
Put your right hand in.
Now put your right hand out. Do it. Out.
That's very funny.
That's in. Out. Put your right hand in. Now you shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself about. Do it. Oh, like you've never hokey pokey before, you two. That's what it's all about. Sit down. Court's in session.
Rusty, Doctor. I mean, never mind. Rusty, sit down.
Doctor, are you defending yourself today?
I am, Your Honor.
Don't do that.
I'm defending myself. It is my right under subsection D, paragraph 4.
Charlie, we
Part
can get you an attorney. We can get you some help.
Not one that I want. I want to represent myself. I'm the only one that I want to do so.
Can we at least get you an advisor who knows what page things are on?
Absolutely. Biff?
Your Honor, we're okay with this.
The state has no problem with him.
What's
It's my assistant and my private detective who's going to be helping me with the case. Can you all grab a chair for you?
Objection. There's maybe a conflict of interest here, Your Honor.
He no longer works for the state, and now he works for me. Your Honor?
It's very warm in here. Does anyone else think it's very warm in here?
I think it's very something.
It's a nice climate.
All right. Let's proceed.
Have Gatorade. My thermos.
It's a nice thermos.
Your Honor, in the interest of time, can we get started, please?
Yes.
Really, I thought you'd be further along than this by now.
That's what she said.
Call your witnesses. We would if we had someone competent in the bailiff's role.
I believe it's my turn to cross-examine Kendall Kaywood.
I'm very warm. Go right ahead. Call him.
Mr. Incompetent, go get Kendall Kaywood. Hurry up.
Bailey, you're supposed to go out in the hallway and get him.
I might actually have a chance in this kind of court.
Here he is.
What's going on?
All right.
Here. Hold on.
So, Mr. Kaywood, you've already been sworn in, so it doesn't need to happen again as far as I know.
All right.
Last time you testified that you and my wife were having an affair, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you testified that you knew that she was pregnant, is that also correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Can you prove it? That you were having an affair?
I'd like to see
That it's not a warped imagining of your sick mind?
Objection, Your Honor.
On what
He's
ground?
not on trial for having an affair.
Well, but can he prove that he did have an affair and that that wasn't just an imaginary story?
I'll allow it. Continue.
Can I prove it?
with evidence.
Answer the question.
I think some guys
Took
at
you a
my...
while to turn that microphone on. I'm not sure you could turn on a doctor's wife.
I mean, we kept it discreet, Doctor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you also having an affair with the Queen of England? Because that would be discreet. I don't know anything about that.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm sorry,
Relevance, the Queen of England is not on trial here.
You're right. She's never even been to town, though if she's watching, you are welcome, Your Majesty, to come stay on my yacht.
I rescind my statement, but... So you have no hard proof? You have no actual evidence to prove that you were having an affair?
I was sleeping with her.
So you said?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Also, bailiff, can we have the supposed murder weapon, please? Thank you very much. Now, Kendall, you were a reality TV star, correct?
Yeah.
And the show was some sort of real world?
Yeah, Real World St. Paul.
I saw an episode of that once. You went hunting.
Yes.
Interesting. Can we get the weapon? Because I would stipulate that the knife that they brought forward is, in fact, a hunting knife. Not dissimilar from it's a knife. It was a knife. There you go. It's a knife not dissimilar to a knife that you used on the show before you vomited and then ate it. Is that correct?
Your Honor, that's enough. Mr. Kaywood is not on trial here.
Your Honor, it goes towards proving that he simply could have done it.
Anyone could have done
And he
it.
has a connection to the weapon.
I'll allow the questioning. People
Does that
are
weapon
here to be questioned.
look familiar, like the one that was used in the show? Yes or no?
Answer the question. Do you know the weapon?
Yeah, that looks a lot like mine.
Thank you very much. I have no further
Your
questions.
Honor, can we retract, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Seems to be going much better than I had anticipated.
Mr. Kaywood,
Yeah.
on the night in question when you had the intercourse with his wife,
Objection. Supposed intercourse, Your Honor.
The word's alleged.
alleged.
Thank you.
Word?
Alleged.
Did anyone go to law school?
No.
I passed the bar.
All right, that was rhetorical. It was a wisecrack on my part. Continue.
Can you explain the situation in question of the sexual intercourse allegedly?
What?
I'm just saying,
Objection, the question doesn't make sense,
Your Honor,
Yeah,
let me work through this. It's taking me a while to focus on things.
I think what Rusty means...
I got it.
God damn it.
Could you please, for the court, explain the birthmark on the hip of the woman who was murdered?
Oh,
Murder's
yeah.
wife? The inside.
Yeah, it's like Mickey Mouse. I always said I was going to Disneyland when we had sex.
And the location of this Mickey Mouse, this hidden Mickey Mouse.
It's Virginia.
Hey, can you clarify that word for the court, please?
It's right by her vagina.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, I'd like to redirect.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Where is your room at my house?
It's in the I live in the Pool house.
Right, so it's right outside the... Right, it borders...
Right by the pool.
The pool, correct. And my wife, could you describe her swimsuits?
Yeah, it covers her whole vagina, so I would have only seen it with that off.
Go ahead.
Did you not have access to
Objection,
view the
he's not
changing
explaining.
of the deceased as she was changing into her swimsuit? Could you not see that?
I live in the pool house. I don't live in their house.
Does the pool house not have windows?
Sure, yeah, the pool house has windows.
Objection, Your Honor.
Could
He's
you not
broken
see
it.
out of those windows into the
You always-
pool area?
Charlie McGill was a bad husband. How about that?
Charlie McGill is a miracle worker, and he is a gift from God to this city.
Charlie McGill never paid
Objection.
his
You're
Never paid his attention to her. She needed a man. She needed a real man. She needed a real man, and I was the man.
Quiet.
Shit. Everybody, please settle down.
jump in there. Give it the old
I have
college try.
One final question.
All right.
Have you ever heard the term of a real man having brass balls?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, I'm not answering.
Mine are made of steel due to a rugby accident. A real man has steel balls. We have no further questions, Your Honor.
Please strike the ball line from the record.
It's just gross.
I gotta allow it. Johnny, keep it in.
Why do I know that you slept with your mentor? Why would Christina tell me that?
I said we had no further questions, Your Honor.
All right,
wait.
We want to redirect the redirection.
Oh, my Lord. All right, go ahead. That team-building retreat really was a good thing. You're welcome.
Your Honor, thank you so much. I learned so much about myself and about Bibi and about how our relationship
All right, get on with
strengthens
your
each other.
questioning.
So, Kendall,
Yeah.
can you again state for the court record what you heard Christina McGill say, Russie, about the doctor and his mentor?
Yeah, Christina McGill told me that he was fucking around with her.
Can you clarify fucking around, please?
Objection, Your Honor. That's hearsay.
Shut up! You don't object.
In fact, it's...
Who the fuck are you?
Look, I spent more time in a courtroom than you have in your entire
I
life.
went to law school. I took a test. It was hard.
I was in the war.
Hey guys, come on!
Hey, come on,
Quit arguing.
Settle down. Settle down.
This is a courtroom.
Hey, I'm sorry, Kendall. I apologize.
We're sorry, Kendall. What were you saying about fucking around? Did she say any other thing? Did she just say it one time? And when did she say it?
It was a couple months back, she said. She came to me, she was all upset. She said she thought that the doctor was sleeping around.
Well, for Pete's sake, somebody call the mentor. Isn't she on the witness list? Let's
She
get
is,
down
Your Honor.
to this.
We're planning on getting
She's
her
our next witness.
later
Can
today.
you get her?
Does that mean I'm done?
Yes.
I think we're done.
Sweet. See you guys.
I just want to crack those young ones in the head. What is it with the lack of respect?
Should see without his pants, Your Honor. It's disgusting.
I'm so sorry, Charlie, that you've had to see that.
I am a medical professional, and I've never seen anything quite like it.
Charlie, I got to tell you, I don't think this representing yourself is a good idea. You got to get in there. You're
Thank
just
you, Your
sitting
Honor.
there.
I appreciate that. I will endeavor to do so.
She's here.
Rusty,
Yes.
just sit tight. I'm worried about you.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
Swear in the witness.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Welcome. Can you state for the record your full name and occupation?
Can you state for the record your full name and occupation?
Dr. Margot Montgomery.
Thank you, Dr. Montgomery.
Thank you, Dr. Montgomery.
Rusty, sit down.
I thought I was leading this.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're having stunt malfunctions.
Get down to your questions, Laurel and Hardy. Come on.
Doctor, a statement was just made in this courtroom by one Kendall Kaywood. Kendall Kaywood claims that Christina McGill confessed to him only a few weeks ago that Christina McGill was, no, let me reverse that, that the doctor was having an affair. Would you care to say anything or shed any light on that affair?
Where's hostile?
It was before Charlie met Christina, when he was my mentee. And once he began his relationship with Christina, he broke off our relationship.
Did that hurt you?
Yes.
When did this relationship end?
Margot,
Yes.
I appreciate all the help you've given me in, being my mentor. It's been so gratifying working with someone like you. Thank you. Yeah. All right, that's good enough.
What? Why? What's wrong?
Margot, Christina. She's also a nurse, and I'm afraid she's very beautiful.
Younger.
Well, yes, there is that. Sorry,
I expected more from you.
I want to have children someday.
I'm sorry. You know that's not possible, Charlie.
Medical science is progressing all the time. And even a man with steel balls doesn't have a steel heart. He wants to look on his children, their smiles, and have them call Daddy and things like that.
Well, maybe you can adopt. But you'll never have your own children, which is why we work so well together. I was way past childbearing age anyway.
I'm sorry, Margot. I love you as a mentor and as your mentee. But nothing more. It's been swell.
You'll regret this.
So, Doctor, what you're saying is your affair with Dr. McGill ended before he married Christina McGill?
Yes, ma'am.
There were no relapses?
No.
You're under oath, Doctor.
I am aware of that. I put my hand on the Bible.
Nice. Good one. Very articulate. Very classy.
Was
Why have you and I never had lunch? Do you want to come out to my yacht?
Can we object?
Do you like Chardonnay?
Object to your friendship blooming.
Who are you talking to, Missy?
To you.
Got any more questions for the witness, or are you done?
In your many conversations with Dr. McGill, did he express any sort of hint or clue or a specific name of a person that he might have been seeing or having extramarital affairs with?
Charlie and I didn't discuss extramarital affairs, but Christina and I discussed hers.
And
I object, Your Honor. That wasn't the question that was asked.
Well, it's being answered.
I
do go
gotta
on.
agree with Dumbo here.
Which
Which
one are
one
you talking about?
Continue.
Charlie and I didn't talk about personal things after we were finished, but Christina and I became friends. And she was having an affair.
Did she say with who?
She didn't. She was very upset about it. She felt, I'm sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Thanks. Thank you.
She felt that Charlie was ignoring her and spending too much time at the hospital, and she was feeling lonely and desperate and wanted a child and knew that he could not do that for her.
And that sometimes time just gets by people, and if they don't act quickly enough, their life can pass them by.
That's exactly
Precious
what
moments
she said.
lost, hopes and dreams squelched.
I'm doing this for us. I mean us. I'm doing this for us. Mr. Dr. McGill is innocent, and I will help prove it.
Sometimes you just need to tell the person you love that you love them, because life is so short.
All right, I think it's our turn.
Sometimes you just need to say you're sorry.
Sometimes you just need to block everything out because you gotta get to the top.
But you can't block, because that just is you're blocking life.
But life just pushes you in a different direction.
And sometimes you just gotta stand by your man, even if he makes the wrong choices.
Sometimes you just gotta be your own man so you don't depend on someone else to take care of you.
Sometimes you just gotta give caution to the wind and say fuck it.
Fuck it!
Fuck it! Fuck it!
Fuck it!
This is the best first day ever.
Sometimes you need to take a brief recess and then call the star witness, Jane. This is one of those times.
And thank you. You are sworn in officially.
Yes.
All right.
Is everybody okay?
Quite a moment.
Feel like a new woman.
Please state your name and occupation for the court record.
Jane, homeless.
Jane, you aware you're under oath here today?
Put my head on the Bible.
All right. The night of the murder, the night in question, what did you see? In your own words, please explain to the members of the jury here. And members of the jury, please listen carefully.
It's important because it's the night of the murder.
Well, I remember that day like I remember last Wednesday at 2:30. I found $50. I hadn't had anything to drink, and I was itching for something to drink. So I went to the rich part of town where I knew I could always find some liquor. And I climbed over the fence and I started digging in the trash cans. And I didn't hear anything, but I felt something. And I looked up, and there he was, with knives in his hands, killing his wife. And there was blood everywhere.
Can you clarify who you're pointing to?
The doctor.
Let the record show that is Dr. Charlie McGill.
Now, Jane, can you explain to us what that device is right there in the evidence bag? Does it look familiar to you, Jane?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Does no one have cable television? This woman confessed to a murder just hours ago. Are we really going to take her evidence seriously?
Just because I killed somebody doesn't mean I'm lying.
This isn't good.
You killed somebody? I don't have cable TV.
It was on the Nancy Mace show just like 2 hours ago.
She's gone state's witness. She's got protection, at least for the time being, based on the results of the trial.
Is
Counselor.
Rusty okay?
Rusty? Oh no.
Is it his...
It's a stunt. It's leaking. It's hemorrhaging. Hold on. I have to try something.
What?
It's unorthodox, but it's the only thing I can do.
Murderer!
It's a cerebral abortion. That's right. And I don't have my own equipment, so I'll have to use my teeth. No one look.
What's a cerebral abortion? Is homeless an occupation? Do real men have steel balls? For the answers to these and more questions, come next week to the next episode of Scandal!
Ladies and gentlemen.